Hey, welcome back. Today we'll talk about Revit floors, how to make a floor. We have to go to a floor level to make a floor, and then go to architecture. We can make a floor. We have some types: floor architecture and floor structure, and floor by face. If I have passing, then we have floor slab edge. If I want to make a slab edge to a floor, we will start with architecture floor. We can draw by line, rectangle, so on. We can make floor by line like this. We can edit it. We can move it. We can make by rectangle like this. We can also make a floor by pick wall, pick line, and pick wall. Pick wall is preferred. We can make it by select the wall which we want to make a floor on it. And then press apply. If you want to check it, we have to make a section. We don't have section, so we will go to make a section from quick access bar from here, and we can make section right here. Now we have section here, and we can go to it. If you want to select floor, we can select all, and then press filter, check none, and go to floor, check floor only. It will be this. In floors we have types like walls, and we can change it from here, and we can change duplicate it and make other style. We can duplicate it from here and make other style. Now we change its name, but have same thickness. We can go to structure from here and make other style to match our name. Now we have 250 millimeter, and we can change it to other styles. Okay, we can also copy this floor by select it and go to modify, copy. Then we have to select paste, the arrow on paste, below paste, and align to selected level to other level to check it. We can select control and press to select many floors, but we can copy it to first floor only. Now we have at first, at, and ground. If we check 3D, we have now at ground and first floor, but we have to raise these walls. We can make it from ground to first, and to base we can make it 1 meter or 0.9, and this walls. So it'll be like this. Now we want to make second floor slab. We can go to second floor, but we don't have any item. We can go to first and select architecture floor, but before we start, we can select the type from here. Then we can select the level. I can select it to second floor, and I can pick wall. I can select this this indicator to make it out or in. Okay. Now I have to connect this part by this part, so I can go to trim and select one and one, and then press apply. You can press yes or no as your design. I will press no and make it manual. I can now check it by 3D. I want to raise this walls to make it up to second floor, front line. It will be like this, and this wall. And this wall. It will be like this. We can check it at section. This is our second floor slab, and this ground. Now we have to check properties for for the slab or the floor. We can select the floor and go to properties. We have first the style of the floor. Second, we have level, at which level. We can make it not at ground floor. We can make it up that level or down. We can make it 1 meter above. We can make it lower, like this, as you want to make it. Okay. Then we have room boundary to calculate it. If you have to separate some elements at section. Then we have a structure, section of structure. Then we have dimensions for this floor. We have, if we have slope, it will be here. We have its parameter, its area, its volume, its elevation from top and the elevation from bottom. Then we have its thickness. Then we have its identity data. If I want to make to put an image or some comments or mark for this floor. Then we have phasing. If I want to make it this floor at phase new construction or existing, or make other phasing. Then we have the type properties for these floors. If I go to edit type from here, I have now system floor for this floor. Then we have its type, generic 250. We can select from other or make duplicate. We can make duplicate and add some layers. Then we have structure. At structure we can add layer, change its material. We have now the structure between this core boundary. If I insert a new layer and I can select its type or its function from here, I can make it structure, substrate, thermal or air layer, finish, membrane layer, structural deck. I can make it finish, but I have to make it up of the core boundary. I can add thickness for it, 2 centimeters. I can select the material for this finished. I can select from these. Can make it wood, porcelain, I think. If I can't see my required material, I can make select default and make duplicate for it and change its name. And then I can add new material or make select from the library. I can search for material. I can select porcelain, tile, ceramic. I can select from here also. I can select something like this and press apply. It will be like this. I can also change the material of structure by pressing here and select concrete or reinforcing concrete custom place like this. If I want to see its layer, I have to make the detail level fine from here. It will be like this. If I want to change its hatch, I can select the layer and go to edit type, structure. I can go to concrete custom place. Now I have graphics for this material. First I have shading for it and its color. Second, we have surface pattern for elevation. Third, we have cut pattern for sections. I can select here and change to my required material, something like this. It will be like this. If I change the scale, it will be follow the scale. I can change it also to something like this. Okay. But I change this style only. This style I don't change it. I can make it follow the new style like this. Then I have function at type properties for this slab or floor. I have a function for it, default thickness now. Then we have function. I can make it interior exterior floor. Then I have some graphics, but I prefer to change it from structure, not from here. Then I have material, and it shows structural material here. Then I have analytical properties for this slab, heat and thermal mass. Last thing, I have identity data for this floor. I can add description URL for it. For the manufacturer, I can add manufacturer model for this floor. I can add cost for it, type mark, type image if I want to add one. All of this data will show at floor schedules if I add it. Last thing, at floors, I can make shaft if I want to make it. I have now shaft here. I can add a shaft by go to architecture at report bar, opening. I can make shaft from here. I can select shaft and draw one by pick line. Then I have to trim it. I can apply it now, and I have to go to 3D to check it. It will be like this. I can make it from ground minus 0.5 meter to up to second floor 1 meter. It will be like this. I can select all from section and check none, and I will have shaft opening if it view at it. Okay, if I want to see how it's cut on levels, I have to make section cutting on it. So I will make section here. It will be like this, and if I go to it and make level fine, it will show here. Okay, I can make it up from ground to be 0 here, and it will be like this. I hope it's easy and simple, and see you next video. Thank you.